Hey everyone, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. So do me a favor before we get started. I need you to hit this like button. If you're not a subscriber, I need you to hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss an episode. Also, check me out on IG, elevation_mentor. So today we're going to talk about why wealthy people hide their wealth. So this is one of the questions that I had, and so some of the things that I'm discovering on my journey to wealth. If you are wealthy and you're watching me currently, feel free to leave your comments below. I'm sure you're not going to comment, but I thought I would just leave that option available. The comment section is below, as you know. So, why do wealthy people hide their wealth? And it's real interesting, you know? So, you go through this whole journey of achieving wealth. Then when you get there, you can't tell anybody. So, what kind of fun is that? That is no fun at all. But it's important to know for other people that are watching me, perhaps you're on the same journey. These are some interesting nuggets to know in advance. You have to carry yourself differently once you have obtained that status of wealth. So, why? Why do wealthy people hide their wealth? So, these are some of the conclusions that I have come to. Feel free to leave your own conclusions in the comment section. So, number one, well, first of all, realizing that there are people right in your midst that are wealthy. This is friends, family, um, that are just in there blending in with you. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine having friends that are wealthy, family members that are wealthy, that are just there blending in with you? So that's what's happening. So why? Why do they do this? One reason is they think ahead and they come to the conclusion that you're going to be trying to borrow money, right? So a dependency, they don't want you dependent on them. They don't want you borrowing money from them, asking them for money, um, using you as an ATM machine. So that's one reason. So you got this wealthy family member who is pretending that they're not wealthy, and that's so you won't be borrowing money. That's one reason. Another reason to be accepted, to be accepted by the community and to just come in and blend in. So blending in instead of sticking out. Can you imagine that? You are different, but you're going to go in and you're going to blend in. I think that's how I would be too, to tell you the truth. So it's really interesting. Another reason is to be relatable, to be relatable. So you can relate to this person. So this person still is a human being. This person still has pain. This person still has grief. They're a human being just like you. To be relatable, to have things in common, as opposed to being next to this person that you have nothing in common with. So that's another reason to be relatable. Another reason, safety, to be safe. So, some people are crazy out here, right? So if they know that you have things that they don't have, They might try to rob you, get jealous or envious, try to destroy you. Um, kind of like that story in the Bible, what happened with Joseph and his brothers. So safety, safety. That's understandable, right? Safety. So kind of thinking ahead on how people are. So I'm thinking that once you become wealthy, that you would grab someone else and help them along, share the knowledge. However, they are thinking with a different lens, and that different lens is self protection. All right. Another reason, if they have kids, they don't tell their kids. Now, this is not all, but some. And if you're wealthy and you actually lived through this, put it in the comments. So some don't tell their kids, and that is to protect their kids' psyche. Um, Kids that grow up in wealthy households are different from kids who grow up in poverty. Kids who grow up in poverty, they develop character. They develop a sense of self-sufficiency. They develop ambition, drive, um, self-determination. Kids that grow up in struggle, they see struggle and they form character as a result of that. So there is this, they see this and they decide that they're not going to be this. So there's a character development that is taking place for children that are born into poverty and struggle. It builds a different kind of character as opposed to children who grow up in households where everything is handed to them. Therefore, some parents choose to hide this from their children to protect their children's psyche so they can develop some of this character. Because if you don't develop the character, you'll see that some kids, they have no ambition, bad choices like ending up on drugs, things like that. So as a result, some parents, they hide it from their children, and that is to protect their children. Let's see. Another reason would be if they hide their wealth, generally they are happier, feel safer, their children are better off. And then the last reason why wealthy people hide their wealth is because they have foresight on how some people are. So, what is that foresight? Well, I mentioned the jealousy, the envy, coming to borrow money. One other thing is that there may be people coming to try to take that money. Who could that be doing that? That could be the IRS, that could be lawsuits, um, God knows who. So, those are the reasons why wealthy people hide their wealth. And I find it to be interesting. It's a different place, it's a different thought process. And it's real interesting because you're on this journey to achieve wealth. And then once you get there, you can't tell anyone. What kind of fun is that? That is no fun. That is no fun. So different people are different because you do have people out there who are telling people. You do have people out there who are showboating, showing the houses, their private jets, their yachts, their cars. So that's the difference in some people. Some people hide it, and other people are showing. But I just think it's interesting, the phenomenon of wealth and why people hide their wealth. That's one of the questions that I had. And those are some of the conclusions that I come up with. Now, that stimulates another question. And that other question is, why don't they help anybody? Why don't they help anybody? So if you have the answer to that, put it in the comments. So this is on the road to Journey to Wealth. All right, everyone. So if you're interested in a real estate group, click this link below and join the wait list for the real estate group. I'm going to check out now. On the way out, hit this like button. Feel free to leave your comments below. Also, check out the link below. All right. Also, I need for you to sign a petition. It's going to be in this link below. What you're going to do is scroll all the way to the bottom. You're going to see the word petitions. Sign it. Feel free to sign it anonymously. Thank you for watching, everyone. And on your way out, hit that like button. Have a good rest of your day.